And welcome back as we get ready to kick the ball out for the second half. As we had the roster for Donaldson, but it kind of flew away. So now we're just going to go with how we go and adjust. So kicking off will be number 2 for the Eagles, Javante Jones. And back deep is number 5 and 33 for Donaldson. So the Eagles now lining up, getting ready to kick off. And it's going to get kicked. It's a squib kick. And it bounces off, and it looks like the Eagles recovered it. And Coach Phillips did a great job. And the man who kicked it is the man who recovered it, Jones. And to be there you go. So now we have new jerseys. And the Eagles will be 1st and 10 as Mitchell is going to be under center. He has Hughes and Trimble in the backfield. As he goes around right side, and that's Mitchell on the quarterback keep. And he's going to be stopped short as tackle is made by Pendergrass, number 5, and number 32. Donnell. So it'll be 2nd and 10 as we have 9:06 to go here in the third quarter. Again, 0-0 tie. And the Eagles are trying to drive as they have the ball on the Warriors' 30-yard line.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. As now Mitchell is in the gun. He has Hughes to his right. Ball is snapped to Mitchell. Mitchell's trying to roll, and it's going to be a flag on the play, and it's going to be incomplete. As it's incomplete, it hits the ground, and we have a flag on the field that's going to be holding on the Eagles, and this is going to take them back. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty, so now it'll be 2nd and 20. It's a spot foul, actually. It's going to be 2nd and 25. And
we almost lost the laptop.
That would have been very, very nasty, because that is how we log on. As the T came over here and almost bounced up on the equipment. But great job of the equipment shifting and moving. And it's going to be 2nd down and long. As it will be 2nd and 20 for the Eagles. As Mitchell again is in the gun. Mitchell looking for a play, gets the snap. Now he gets pressure up the middle. He's going to be dropped down as he's hit by number 24, Malik Jones. And number 42, Austin, for the Warriors. So it'll be another big loss, and now it's going to be 3rd in North Nashville for the Eagles. As the drive that started off so promising now has brought the ball all the way back to the Eagles' 28-yard line. And the Eagles need to go a long way in order to pick up a first down. So now Mitchell again in the gun. Mitchell. Now he gets a little bit of time. He throws the ball deep. He has Harris wide open. Harris catches it. He's still going. And he's going to pick up about 23, 24 yards. It's still going to be short, but it sets up this 4th down for the Eagles. Sets it up and makes it a little bit closer, as it looks like it'll be about 4th and 8 now. And the tackle on the play was made by number 33. Devin Pryor. So Pryor doing a great job putting Harris down, and it's going to be 4th and about 6 yards to go now. It's a great pass from Mitchell. And now Mitchell brings the Eagles up to the line. He's going to go back in the gun. He has Hughes to his right, 2 receivers either side. Mitchell looking over the defense. Now he gets the snap, and he's rolling. Now he's trying to get outside, and he does, and he's still going. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he gets enough for Eagles first down. Great play by Mitchell going around right in, getting great blocking from his receivers, Tremble, and Moore over there on the right side. And it's going to be first and 10 Eagles, as the ball will be now on the Warriors 17-yard line. And Bordeaux's driving with 6:19 to go here in the third quarter. As now Mitchell comes up to the line again. He has Hughes, a single back behind him. 3 receivers to his right. Harris lined up wide left. And now Moore switches sides. Evens in the formation out. Hands the ball off to Hughes. Hughes on the trap. Hughes still running, and he's going to go for about 5 or 6 yards as he's brought down by Pendergrass and also Darnell for the Warriors. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 5 as the big fullback picks up 5 yards. And we have 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. The Eagles driving. As now the Eagles come to the line. Mitchell goes under center. Has 2 backs in the backfield behind him in the eye. As Moore now switches sides. Trembles dotting the eye with Hughes in his fullback position right behind. Mitchell hands the ball off. He gives it to Tremble. Tremble puts another move up. He's still driving the feet, and he's going to be brought down, led by Pryor for the Warriors. And it's going to be a pickup of 4. So it's going to bring up 3rd and inches. And now Mitchell has the play and goes back to the huddle. 4:44 to go here in the third quarter. Again, the Warriors trying to come up with a big stop, as the Eagles now are trying to convert on this 3rd and short. As it's going to be twin receivers to the left. Actually, I know to be 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. As Harris switches places with Gardner. And now Mitchell gets it, and it's going to be a flag on the play, as it will be a delay of game penalty on the Eagles. So now instead of 3rd and inches, it's going to make it 3rd and about 4.5, 3rd and 5. And the Eagles now will come up with maybe a different design, a different play. As now they go to the huddle. They get the call. Now they break the huddle. 3rd and 5. As the Eagles come out in the same formation, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Mitchell's under center. Tremble down the aisle with Hughes in front. Mitchell turning around. Now he's making a call. Mitchell gets the snap. He hands the ball off to Tremble, and Tremble is going to be stopped short as he's tackled by big number 63, William Davis. And it's going to bring up 4th and 5 as there's no gain on the play. So it'll be 4th down with 3:24 to go here in the third quarter. And the Eagles need a big play here to keep this drive alive, as the Eagles again can still pick up a first down. And now they break the huddle. It's going to be 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the left. He's going to have a tight end receiver to his right. Hughes is in the backfield as Mitchell's in the gun. Now Mitchell's looking to throw. He's rolling to his right. He has time, and then he fumbles the ball, and he falls on it. to avoid a scoop and score. And once again, the Eagles stall when they get deep in the Warriors' territory, and it's going to be a turnover on down. Great play as the tackle was made by number 24, Malik Jones. And it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors as the Warriors will take over. Looks like from their own 30-yard line. And now the Warriors are coming to the line, ready to play. It's now. Both teams get ready. Pendergrass is under center. Pendergrass, he fumbles the snap and he's down as it was a bad snap. And Pendergrass was wearing number 6 in the first half. We was calling him Thompson as we didn't know, and they switched jerseys back. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10 as it'll be no gain on the fumble snap. It's Pendergrass again in the backfield. And they're going to hand the ball off to big William Davis. And Davis is going to get brought down by a host of Eagles, led by Mitchell and Tremble. And we have a player down, but he's up for the Warriors. It's good to see. As it's a minute 53 to go here in the third quarter. And that's going to be a loss of 3 yards. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. And the Warriors need to make a big play right here. Eagles defense doing a great job. As Davis will be the deep back. And they send this guy down in motion. Too tight formation. They're going to give the ball to Davis. Davis going around right edge. He's trying to get to the outside. And he's going to be brought down again by Gardner, number 3. And great play by the corner over there. And then it looks like it's going to be a personal foul penalty on the Warriors as the Eagles teams gets a little excited. And Davis gets another penalty as he threw his helmet down. And it's going to be, looks like maybe 2 personal foul penalties. Davis he's walking over gingerly as he's trying to get himself together. I don't know if he got hurt on the play. As it's going to be 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. And it's going to bring up It's going to bring up 4th and long. And it looks like one of the players has been tossed out of the game for the Warriors. I'm trying to get confirmation as the referees are talking to Coach Jenkins over there for the Warriors, explaining what went down in the play. And now both teams standing over in the huddle as it looks as if the referees are still sitting over there talking amongst each other, trying to figure out what's going on. So now you have to wait on them to mark off the penalty yards. We have a minute and 11 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And now the officials still talking to one another, trying to get everything right. And now we're walking off the penalty yards. So it's going to take it back as it should be 30 yards in penalties, and that's what it is. And now this 4th down is going to be super duper long as the ball is now, looks like on the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. So it'll be 3rd and Donaldson as Pendergrass is still at quarterback. He's under center now. Pendergrass hands the ball out. He gives it to Moore, and Moore's trying to get away, and he's going to be stopped as he's brought down by Hughes for the Eagles. And this is going to be 4th and long. As actually it's going to be a holding penalty on Donaldson. And the Eagles will take the penalty, and it's going to be half the distance to the goal. So now the ball is on the 3-yard line, and it looks like Coach Phillips may be trying to get a safety call. And now we have another stoppage in play. We have 29 seconds to go. And maybe it looks like Coach Phillips didn't want to accept the penalty. So they're going to bring it back. So it'll be 4th down. So they decline the penalty. They're going to take the play. And it'll be 4th down. So now the Warriors, the way the defense has been playing, it's a decision time. Is if looks like they're lining up to go for it. And that's what they're doing. As it's going to be 4th down and long. The Warriors line up in the wishbone formation. And Pendergrass is going to keep it. He's trying to go around to the right side. He's going to go. He's going to get laid down as he's tackled big by Moore and Hughes coming over. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. So it'll be 1st and 10 Eagles. And once again, they have great field position with 13.7 seconds to go. And you have to think the Eagles may look to try to take a quick shot and try to go to the end zone quick. But the offensive line really hadn't done a great job today of giving Mitchell time in order to find the wide open man and make a play. So 13.7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Eagles have the ball on their own 20-yard line. Well, on the Warriors' 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 Eagles. Mitchell's under center. Mitchell gives the ball to Hughes on the trap play. Hughes is still moving, running, going. And he's maybe going to pick up a yard as he's tackled by number 32, Donnell. And also number 53, looks like Davidson. And that is going to be the end of 3. And at the end of 3, Hughes picks up maybe a yard. And we're going into the fourth quarter again, all knotted up at 0. And once again, it has been a defensive battle and defensive struggle as both teams has done everything in its power to control the other team's offense. And Davis, who had such a huge game the last time these two teams played each other, has been slowed down. And it looks like, because I don't see him on the field, it looks like Davis has been kicked out of the game. And that is big for the Warriors, because that is their big bruiser back, more like their Jerome Bettis type back. And they give it to him, and when it's time to try to run down the clock and get those tough yards, the big man has delivered for him all season. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10, as it was no game. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. So here we go. 2nd and 10, start of the fourth quarter. As again, but the officials did just move it, so it'll be 2nd and 9 when we get ready to start the fourth quarter. So now the officials still trying to get everything together. Getting ready to wind the clock up Everybody's ready. And here we go. Whistle blows. So Mitchell has two receivers to his right, one to his left. He's going to hand the ball off to Tremble. Tremble trying to get outside, and Tremble goes around. And he's going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. As a great play by Pendergrass. And again, Davidson. Actually, Charles Coleman is Coleman from his defensive end position. Coming up making another play. So it'll be 3rd and 9, as there was no gain on that play. And right now, this is definitely when the Eagles need to get into the end zone. As Mitchell is under center. Again, he has a tight end receiver to his right. Harris to his left. Mitchell fakes the pitch. Now he goes all the way around. He gets to the outside. He's still going. He's still on his feet. He's in bounds, and then he's going to be out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Great play by Mitchell. And Jerome Mitchell does it again. It's going to be 1st and goal Bordeaux with 8:53 to go here in the 4th quarter. Great play fake by Mitchell as he faked the pitch to the left to Tremble, kept the ball, the whole defense flowed to the left. And now to be 1st and goal with the ball, looks like on the 3-yard line. And the Eagles will likely give the ball to the big bruiser, or maybe Mitchell going up the middle. As now, Harris is going to go to quarterback. And Mitchell is going to go out wide. Has Hughes and Tremble in the backfield. And it's going to be a false start as the left tackle moved early. As it's going to be Edmondson who jumped just a little early. So it's going to take it back 5. Still going to make it 1st and goal. So it looks like 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. And now the Eagles is going to change the play up. So you have to wonder and see if Harris is going to come back at quarterback or if Mitchell. And it will be Harris. Harris again, back at quarterback. Now he has a single back, which is Hughes. And then we're going to have another false start, as this time it's Moore. And once again, the Eagles shooting themselves in the foot. And now they're going to change the play again. So now instead of having 1st and goal on the 3, now it looks like it's 1st and goal from the 17-yard line, looks like. And we have 8:04 to go. And again, the Eagles have had plenty of opportunities to get in the end zone, and they need to get in right here because of where the defense is playing, and with Davis not being out the game, they may be able to get this score, and the defense can hold them to victory. So now Mitchell now is back at quarterback. 1st and goal from 17-yard line. Going to hand the ball off to Tremble. Tremble trying to go through the middle, and he's going to be stood up as he's met by a host of Warriors, led by big number 61, Jerome Washington, and number 66, Hunter Milton. And it's going to bring up 2nd and goal, as it looks like it was just a gain of 1. So to bring up 2nd and goal. So Mitchell now gets the play. Now he's coming to the line. Mitchell adjusting everybody. Now it's going to be split backs. As now Mitchell looking to pass the ball. He's going to be hit, and he's going to try to throw the ball, and they're going to say it's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Warriors, and they're running down the sideline, and picked up by number 84, Ronell Love. Great play, and a great job by Gardner chasing them down. It's going to be a turnover, and Donaldson takes over. He takes over the ball at the Eagles 25-yard line. Then it's going to be 1st and 10, Donaldson, with 6:34 to go. And this is going to be a big play. So now, once again, the defense for the Eagles has to make another play. And both defenses been playing tough all night. Both teams' turnovers have been killing them. As Mitchell wanted to try to throw the ball, they said it was a backwards pass and turned into a fumble. So now Pendergrass is under center, and it's going to be a reverse as it's given to Love, and Love is going to be dropped down as Sheckless breaks through from his defensive tackle position, and it's going to be a loss of 4. So it'll bring up 2nd and 14. If the Eagles trying to make a big stop here. 6 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. And now Pendergrass is going under center. Again, he has 3 backs in the backfield as they're in the wishbone formation. Pendergrass, he's going to fake, and he's going to get tripped up, and he's going to be sacked. As give the sack to Brandon Hughes and Gardner. As Pendergrass fell down, tripped on his tailback's foot, Jones, and Hughes and Gardner was there to clean up and get the sack and get another big loss of 6. So now it'll be 3rd and 20. 5:17 to go. Now the Warriors come out in the I formation. Pendergrass under center. Now he's looking, and it's gonna be a fumble. As now it's picked up, and it's gonna be another big loss as Jones was able to come up and pick up, as it was a miscommunication with the snap between the center and Pendergrass, and another big loss of 5 more yards. So now it's gonna be 4th and 25, and Coach Jenkins is not happy. And he got a timeout on field with 4:51 here in the quarter. And 4:51 in the game. And right now, the Eagles defense has been doing a great, outstanding job. And now they have to be able to make another big play. See if they can get in the end zone. So it's 4th and forever. And now Donaldson again will come out in the wishbone formation. 4th and 25. Pendergrass under center. Pendergrass gets the snap. It's going to be a reverse as he gives the ball over to number 33, Pryor. Pryor's trying to go, and Pryor's going to get taken out of bounds. As a great job by Harris to be able to keep it from getting the first down. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eagles with 4:35 to go. And the last time the Eagles was in this situation against Donaldson, they were able to drive down and get a touchdown and cut it close. They just fell behind early. So 1st and 10, 4:35 to go here. And this right here could be the drive for the Eagles to come out victorious, as they've been able to move the ball a little bit, and they had some big plays here and there, but they just hadn't been able to put it in the end zone. And hopefully on this drive, the Eagles can take it down and score. So here we go. 1st and 10. Receiving tight end to the right. Receiver up top. 2 backs in the backfield. And we're going to have another false start as the Eagles linemen just can't stay still as they're moving, and it's going to be 5-yard penalty. So now it makes it 1st and 15. And the Warriors defense is pretty much pretty much 7 or 8 guys across the front line. And Now the Eagles break the huddle. So the Warriors are definitely playing for the run, and they're sitting over playing man-to-man with a single safety up top. And Mitchell's in the gun. He gets the snap. Now Mitchell's trying to go, and he's going to be corralled down by a host as the first man there is Love. And Love holds him up. And now we have an injured player down for the Eagles, and that looks like it's Mitchell, as Mitchell got hit by a bunch of Warriors, and Mitchell is slowly to get up, but he has to sit out this one play. And he has to come out of play because of the injury. So we have 3:26 to go. It's going to be 1st and 10. It's going to be second and 20, as it was a loss of 5 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 20 for the Eagles. As now Harris will go to quarterback, as Mitchell has to sit out for a play. Now Harris comes to the line, gets the play from coach, and he gets him out of the huddle. 2nd and 20. As now Harris is going to be under center, has 2 backs in the backfield. As it'll be a reverse, and this time Moore's going to get chopped down as a big play by Pendergrass coming up, and it's going to be a timeout by the Eagles. So it'll be timeout. As now it's a loss, and it's going to be 3rd and long. And with 2:39 to go, the Eagles has to be able to come up with a big play here in order to make sure that they can keep this drive alive and not give the ball back to the Warriors. It has definitely been a hard-hitting game, as both defenses have been strong all night, and both offenses really hadn't been able to get anything off and been able to do anything. And now the wind is really starting to pick up a little bit more. As now both teams is getting ready. And the Warriors defense is coming out fired up. And the Eagles still sitting over there trying to come up with a play. Referee has blown it for play now, and now they have it. So it's going to be 3rd and long. As now Harris goes in the gun. And now he has Mitchell. And it's going to be a snap. Harris is going to throw the ball long. And it's going to be caught. And it's caught by Trammell. And Trammell's still going. He's down. He killed. He's still on field. A big gain for the Eagles. As it's going to be a gain of about 45 yards. A pass complete from Rondarius Harris to Trammell. And it's going to be 1st down Eagles. As the ball is all the way down to Donaldson's 20-yard line, and a great pass, as Harris did a great job to get it out. Trammell got behind the line of scrimmage and picks up the 1st down. So now Harris under center. He gives the ball to Hughes. Hughes is still running. The big fullback gets chopped down, and it's going to be a pickup of about, looks like 5 or 6 yards. Actually, give him more than that, gave him 8. And the big fullback, Hughes, brings it up to make it 2nd and 2. And we have 1 minute and 40 seconds to go here in the game. As the Eagles get the play, Hughes coming again under center. Well, Harris is under center. Hughes is at his fullback position. This time Mitchell's dotting the I. Is he going to send more in motion, more switches sides? Now Hughes gives it again to Hughes, and the big bruiser still on his feet. He's driving, and he's gonna be just short as it looks like he's right at the goal line, maybe at the 2-yard line. And you have 1 minute and 8 seconds to go, and it's gonna be a timeout on the field, as it's a timeout Eagles. And with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go, the Eagles have their best drive going, as the ball is going to be on the 2-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and goal. And pretty much looks like they're going to give the ball to Hughes again. And you can't stress enough the big play of the game, and the biggest play of this drive was the 45-yard pass from Harris to Tremmel. And that set the Eagles up for this game-winning touchdown, even though we have 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. The way that both defenses have been playing, if the Eagles can punch this in here, not enough time, and the big back out for Donaldson, it could be big. So 1st and goal from the 2, as Hughes gives it, and Hughes is still going, still on his feet. He's trying to fight his way in, and it looks like he's going to be just short, as tackle's going to be made by big number 66. Again, Milton, and 61, Washington. So now you have 40 seconds to go. 2nd and goal, as this time Hughes is going to get it, and it's going to be a flag on the play. So it looks like we won't have a play. It's going to be false start on the Eagles. So that's going to bring them back 5 yards. And with 32 seconds left now, decision time, the Eagles, I believe, have one more timeout. So now the clock is stopped. And now they have to restart the clock, as the official started the clock too fast. And it should be 32 seconds left on the clock. And now it's going to be a timeout Donaldson. So they're going to get the clock fixed. It should be 32.2 seconds left on the clock, as the officials just started the clock a little early. And now they have 32 seconds on the clock. So they made the adjustment. 32 seconds on the clock. The Eagles will have it 2nd and goal, as a false start penalty took them away as they were on the goal line, and they had a chance to get in. So the Eagles will probably have enough time to at least run 2 good plays, and you at the 6-yard line. So Donaldson's defense has been stout all night, and they've made big plays. This is a time here where the Eagles, once again deep in Donaldson territory, need to be able to come away with points here on this drive. So 32 seconds to go. Now we got everything lined up. As now, it's going to be another false start penalty again. And once again, the Eagles are killing themselves by penalties. Penalties takes it back another 5 yards. And again, the clock started when it shouldn't have. And once again, the clock is starting again, and it shouldn't be starting, as the official is down there looking like he's asleep. He keeps starting the clock. And it's cost the Eagles 4 seconds. So now Harris is on the center. Harris is going to get the ball to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to spin around. Now he's trying to go. And Mitchell fumbles the ball, and he falls back on it. And it's going to be 26.9 seconds to go. And for the Eagles, it went from good to bad, as now the clock is running. They got to take a shot. 22 seconds, 19, 18. Eagles are trying to get to the line. 15, 14, and they have to go to the end zone here as it has to be quick. 11, 10, 9, 8, as Mitchell has 7, 6. This will be the last play. Mitchell's going to throw it deep. He goes up, and it's going to be incomplete, and that will be the end of regulation. So we will go into overtime. It's 0-0 score, and to kind of let you know how overtime happens, both teams will receive the ball. Believe the ball will start on the 10-yard line. You start on the 10, and you get 4 plays to get in. So a lot of coaches decide to go with defense first if they win the toss. And Donaldson will have that opportunity. And the Eagles can do nothing but kind of shoot themselves in the foot, because that's what they did all game, is that they had themselves in prime position and just weren't able to make a play to be able to help them out. So we have overtime here. Both coaches are up there with their captains as the referee goes over the rules. And again, if I'm correct, and the rules haven't changed much, it will be the Eagles will have the ball where both teams will start on the 10-yard line, and you have 4 plays to get in the end zone. So it looks like Donaldson has won the toss. They elected to go on defense first. And the Eagles will have the ball on offense first from the 10-yard line. So it's do or die here. You get in and you score, and you stop the other team from scoring, you win. If both teams don't get in, you go into another overtime period, I believe. So, great way to start off our broadcast on Saturday, as the Bordeaux Eagles and the Donaldson Warriors varsity teams are definitely out there fighting hard. So Mitchell now is under center, has 2 backs in the backfield. Now he's going to switch the receiver. Tight end goes the other side. He hands the ball off to Hughes. Hughes still running, and the big guy is going around. Looks like he picks up about 4 or 5 yards. So Hughes on the trap. And it's going to make it 2nd and goal from like about the 8-yard line. So he picks up about 2, maybe 3 yards. 2nd and goal now. As now the Eagles in the huddle again. Calling the play. Now both teams break to the line. 2nd and goal. As Mitchell keeps it, he's trying to go. He gets brought down. Great job by Pendergrass, as Pendergrass came from the backside and caught Mitchell down. So now it's going to be 3rd and goal. And the Eagles have to be able to do something. So look for them to maybe put the ball in the air, as it look for something quick. As right now, the Warriors are just playing straight up man to man, and they're pushed up, pressing tight. So now Harris is under center. Harris, he hands the ball to Hughes, and Hughes is still driving. He's still going, and he's going to be short, as it's going to be 4th and 3, it looks like. So this is it right here for Bordeaux, as they need to get in the end zone here and then be able to stop Donaldson. If they don't get in the end zone here, then Donaldson will have a chance to try to go and get the victory. So now the Eagles make the call. They go into the line of scrimmage. And we're going to have a stoppage in play. Now the officials get everything together. So it's going to be 4th and goal from the 3. Huge play for the Eagles as Harris is at quarterback. Mitchell's dotting the I. Hughes is at fullback. It's going to be a keeper as Harris is trying to go, and it's going to be stopped as he had more open in the back of the end zone, and now it's going to be changed over. So now the Eagles defense has to be able to come up and make a play right now, as Donaldson now will go have the ball from the 10-yard line here in overtime. And be 1st and goal from the 10.
1st and goal for the Donaldson Warriors.
So now Pendergrass gets the play. And the Warriors now come out in wishbone formation. As Pendergrass under center, he gets the snap. He's looking to throw the ball. He has a man wide open, and he catches it. He does. It's a touchdown. Donaldson and Pryor catches it, and the Donaldson Warriors come out victorious as Pendergrass fakes it, goes around right in, gets it in the end zone, and that is how it ends. So it'll be touchdown Donaldson. Great ball game by both teams. The Eagles come up just a little short as Donaldson wins 6-0 here on homecoming. Great job by the Eagles defense. Great job by the Eagles team, but they can't do nothing but blame themselves for this loss as they shot themselves in the foot and just couldn't capitalize on the miscues. So again, the final score, Donaldson 6, the Eagles 0. We're going to take a break as they get ready for the halftime for the homecoming festivities. And we will be back later on today as we have our second broadcast of the night. So again, I am McKinley Young Jr. This is Bordeaux Eagles football, and this is WTN Tribune Sports.